Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Aged Out Reacts with the two hosts of the Aged Out podcast, Mike Fantini and
Evan Worrell.
And we are almost done. We have this video recording, and we have a Blue Knights video right after it, reacting to Phantom Regiment from this season from the Atlanta show. I think the show was now, this is Thursday morning, so like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, so
Yeah,
pretty
Saturday.
recent. Our buddy at the 5 is 1 Marching Arts channel hooked us up, took a great video of Phantom. So we finally have something to look at here, and
Thanks, Calvin.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Go subscribe to his channel, by the way. Link in the video description. Also, check out the podcast on podcast services, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. Check out LoneStarPercussion.com. Use the discount code AgedOut. Save yourself $10 on any order of $50 or more. All right. It's the morning. We're recording this before both of us work.
Rise and grind.
Let's get into this. Jump right in.
Early morning beats.
Yeah.
First left.
After the attack, praise was pretty good.
Yeah.
A little muddy there on that second part.
The top end accents like
Yeah.
Perta. Just not blended. That was better.
Much better. We said it on our podcast. It's very apparent listening to this now. They lay into their taps. Like they are.
Yeah, they're working hard for them.
They are in. There's a lot of intentionality behind those taps for the quad line and the snare line. Bass drums sound really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Good decrescendo
Nice
roll.
yeah.
Really
I believe
good.
that top bass was the center snare at Matrix.
You might be right.
But I think he had an injury or something. And
Okay.
Now he's rocking the bass drums.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just a little tight at the bottom end. Some of those crescendo rolls
Start out kind of.
Yeah, just kind of gray.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I said this in the last podcast too about our predictions and everything, and how our recap of going to the show. We were actually here, saw them live in person. It's just muddy, which puts them like when it's dirty. It's not just sounding like one person jumping out like it would at the Cavaliers, for example, or Crown, or that level of the next level of clarity. I guess there's just enough.
Like the cleaner you get, the easier the ticks are to hear, kind of thing.
A little bit, yeah. So I mean, it's not bad. I mean, again, they were better than what I thought they were going to be based on what I'd seen on score sheets, and wasn't bad
and they
at all.
played some really good reps. It's just not the consistency's not quite locked in yet.
Yep. I unpause on some really good like Shirley Murphy threes. So you hear that high triplet roll? It just wasn't locked in. Like it was a little unbalanced. And that's why you had that gray sound to it at the whole top end there. I'll rewind so you can kind of pay attention to that if you missed it. Here, we'll go back. Here we go. This should work.
Just right away, it's the articulation just isn't quite there.
Hear that?
Yeah.
It got better as they decrescendoed, which means
That was an awesome transition.
I know.
I will say.
Very well done on the transition there on the video, but it got cleaner as the roll decrescendoed because they weren't all putting the same oomph behind it. And I think part of that could be like maybe they're being told to just play that as loud as possible. So one person's loud isn't the same loud as the person next to them. Because when they decrescendoed, it cleaned up and balanced up a whole lot.
That was a great transition.
I want that transition again. admiring the video editing. God, there's just so much weight and there's like they're playing so hard. Like this is supposed to be
It's like at the edge. And
yeah,
like
it's a
kinda
low,
delicate.
soft phrase, and watch their hands. Watch how hard they're still placing these notes. Like just putting all the arm behind it still.
Little 5-stroke gray. Yeah, that's a good start.
Yep.
Good phrasing in the bass drums. Yeah.
They've played like 4 decrescendo triplet rolls really well. It's like their strong suit, I guess. And the bass line does sound really good. You look like you were gonna say something there for a second.
Oh, I don't know. I was just agreeing. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
This
1 or 2 little small things popping out there. One
when
random
they did the
diddle
little
here.
split. But that part just looked way more fluid than like the
It really
rest
did.
of the show. I don't know if it's just because the construction of the arranging there, but there's more space in the notes. It just looked way more fluid.
Yep.
It sounded more fluid. D
Fixing the drum angle.
Fixing the drum. It's like your logo's jacked up, homie.
Can't be having that. God, that roll sounded harsh. It was
Little
clean, just sounded harsh.
disjunct in the bass run there.
Here, I'll back up. I was talking over that. Here we go. Yeah, not quite.
Not quite locked in there. They started out good, and then they got more harsh as they went. So like the first few like tap fives or flam drags or tap drags,
they were tap drags. I think they were just tap drags.
It was in, and then it just got harsh towards the end of the
fourth
phrase.
one. It just kind of went out the window.
Yeah,
just people changed their hands.
Go back just a little bit.
Yeah, we'll try it.
It was locked in. I don't know if they crescendoed it or what, but
yeah, it's like the fourth one's where it just gets muddy. I feel like they're causing dirt by the way they're approaching the drum. Like, if they took 10% off the top, watching this video closely, and we noticed it live too, they're like, the way they're putting so much into the drum is causing ticks. And if they would just like take 10% off the top, it almost makes me think things would clean up some.
I felt like that when I was watching them play like the triplet rolls exercise. I was like, just let it sound good.
Just chill.
Just chill.
I mean, everyone's got their own approach, but all right, we got like 20 seconds here, 10 seconds, and then we'll wrap it up. Good threes. Oh.
Yeah.
You can't change.
Yeah, somebody slowed down.
Yep.
But yeah, and everybody's gonna do their own thing. It's fine. I've never taught a DCI drumline. I've taught some indoor and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like if they were just like told, use your ears a little bit more and stop playing quite as hard.
Well, it's almost like
solve some of those issues. Just don't have to work as hard. Be more efficient.
It's almost like those tap drags, for example. It's almost like people realized, oh, I'm not hitting the drum hard enough, so they'll adjust mid-phrase, or somebody could have just slowed down or crushed their diddles at a certain point. But
somebody's hands got tight one of the way
from something. So yeah, I agree. I don't know if it's. I feel like if they took 10% off the top, they'd probably clean up and be a little more consistent. But yeah, I mean, there's parts of that where like the snare line's playing big to their eyeball singles, and it just like you can see their shoulders getting into it, and I'm like, I don't know if really not my cup of tea, you know. But I will say they played some phrases here really well. Had some threes figures that were really good, really tasty Dake Crescendo rolls. The baseline sounds very good. Some solid hand-to-hands were hit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just they're fine.
We mentioned it on the podcast too, but I know they're getting kind of back into the swing of things from having holes and people out and kind of on the uphill swing from COVID issues. But hopefully they get more balance and stuff down the home stretch here, and they can get some of those just like low end stuff, low end attacks, lefts, 5-strokes, just clean them up.
Yep. Cool. Finally got a fan video. Go subscribe to 5S1
Finally.
Marching Arts. We enjoyed watching them live, and the lot. It was good to see live band again. And then, so this one's going to go up literally later today. We're recording this Thursday morning. Blue Knights video will be up on Sunday to stay consistent with our Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday upload schedule. So we will see everybody in the next reaction video.
Peace.